Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft: The Burning Crusade Classic. We have a few things to do right outside of Falcon Wings Square today. First, we're going to head over to the Sanctum over here. And I believe we have a dwarf to speak to, or maybe not the dwarf just yet. Nope, we need to speak to Laykeeper Caldanus.
The eternal sun guides us.
Malfunction at the West Sanctum. Since you're here, I have a favor to ask of you. Laykeeper Veliana's apprentice dropped by earlier to ask for assistance. Apparently, there's some malfunction happening at the West Sanctum. I've been a bit busy entertaining our most pleasant dwarven guest. See if you can give her a hand.
We will have justice.
Hi.
Hi? I like the question mark after the end of it.
Off with you.
Yeah. And Apprentice Raylan here is having some problems. Roadside ambush. You there, you must help me, please. A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything. Melidor gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after what they didn't take.
Stay the course.
Alright, we'll go look for your friend.
Our enemies will fall.
They're gone now. Scare the breeches off of them with a well-practiced fireball. Unfortunately for me, they threw our precious cargo in the river.
Salama Ashalanore.
And here is our intro to swimming quest. You will swim. You will go under the water. You will click things. And you will come up before you run out of breath.
Anu Belore Delana.
The book is completely soaked. Instructor Anthiel's not going to like this at all.
Farewell.
Okay, well that gives us a little breadcrumb over to Silvermoon, which is good. I want to start heading that way. Oh, hi. I want to start heading that way anyhow. Because we need to pick up leatherworking, skinning, and hopefully first aid as well. And maybe we actually need to visit the rogue trainer too for our level 6 skills. I don't remember if I did this or not, which probably means that I didn't. We're also going to stop by and grab this quest here from Ranger Jayla.
Baladash Malinore.
The Dead Scar, the black swath of soil that cuts through the Eversong Woods, is a permanent reminder of the day Arthas led the Scourge into our beloved city. This blemish is more than an eyesore, as even today it brings Scourge from the Ghostlands to Silvermoon. Go and give my men a hand in killing the mindless undead that walk down the Dead Scar.
Remember the sun well.
Yep, we can do this right now. Well, that was unfortunate. I guess that sort of thing can happen when you're moving very, very slowly. I like that when we miss with Eviscerate, we don't lose our combo points. That's actually huge. Alright, enough sneaking around for now. Let's just straight up fight some of these guys. Oh, two of them? Well, maybe not two of them. Not much we can do about it now. Maybe back to creeping around. Can I pickpocket these? I can. The chances of getting something really good out of pickpocketing anything is probably not that great, is it? I can't imagine it's a very good chance, otherwise I feel like I would hear more about pickpocketing, just in general. Eventually anything that has a chance to give you a really good reward that's specific to your class is probably going to be called overpowered. So I feel like if you could get good stuff from pickpocketing things, probably be overpowered, but I'll try it occasionally. Maybe against like rare spawns. If there's a rare spawn, we'll definitely try to pickpocket if it is pickpocketable. And elites sometimes and things like that.
We will persevere.
Let's see, what do we want? We're gonna take the leather. And hey, that's level 7. It looks familiar, I'll say. Looks familiar. Okay, let's continue heading over here to the east. We're gonna stop by and speak with Instructor Anthiol and tell him about his wayward students. And then I think I do have to head into the city to pick up some things. We can get skinning out here, it looks like. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, perfect. The question is going to be, will we have the money? It looks like we're going to have more than enough.
The reckoning is at hand.
And we need to buy a skinning knife. There we go. Okay, let's go into the city first, and we will speak to Anthiol on the way out. How about that? Because all I really need in here now is the first aid trainer, and I think they're pretty near to the entrance. At least I think they're in the first part of the city. And it's actually a really awesome city. Unfortunately, there was never any reason for anyone to spend any amount of time here. But it's my favorite Horde-side city. And maybe one of my favorite cities just in general. Yeah, I think they really did a good job with it. It's kind of a shame that during the Burning Crusade, at least, like, the new cities couldn't have been made into capital cities. Somehow, I feel like that would have made people use them more and realize, well, in this case, how awesome Silvermoon is. Instead, you know, at Endgame, everyone was in Shat, in Shatrath. And then the rest of the time, people still hung out in Orgrimmar and in Stormwind. There just never was a good reason for everyone to just switch that behavior and come hang out in the awesomeness that is Silvermoon. Let's see. Let's train first aid here. There we go. And yeah, we got plenty of silver, plenty of silver. And the reason we have plenty of silver, guys, is probably because we haven't trained our skills in a while.
Anaria Shola.
Let's find the rogue trainer.
Death to all who oppose us.
Okay, he's gonna be back that way. It looks like we can cut through a building. Let's see if that works out. Excellent. Well, that actually worked. Another reason why Silvermoon is awesome is that you have these main roads that you would otherwise have to travel around, right? But you have buildings that access both sides of said roads, and so you can get into areas a lot quicker than taking the long way around. There's like so many great shortcuts. The longest run is back to the Sunfury Spire, and places like Stormwind and Orgrimmar don't really have shortcuts like that. You kind of have to go the long way to get anywhere.
State your business.
We require rogue oh, did we... Okay, there we go. I was going to say I should have something to train, surely. Gouge causes 10 damage, incapacitating the opponent for 4 seconds, and turns off your auto attack. Okay, so if we want to knock somebody out, but we don't want to be in combat with them, kind of like a short crowd control. And then Sinister Strike, rank 2, and that's automatically going to update. There we go. Yeah, see, that's what we were missing, is just some additional damage, I guess, we need from Sinister Strike. As far as Gouge, let's go ahead and make that our number 2. Whoops, we are going the wrong way. Okay, that is all that we need to do here. Let's get out of here and continue questing. I hope we get sprint soon. I don't remember what level we get sprint, or if I even ever got sprint the last time I played a rogue. It was a hard mode playthrough, and I think we died around level 17. And that was the end of that character, so I don't remember if we got sprint or not. Okay, let's go talk to Anthiel after we just get stuck on a bench. Pro gamer.
Anaria Shola.
I hope you can learn a valuable lesson today. Never trust someone else to lie for you. Now I want you to go back to my 2 dim-witted students and discipline them using this wand.
Farewell.
See, I love Questie for stuff like this, showing me, hey, they're a quest here, and you're not going to worry about them for a while. Because oftentimes I'll remember, like, hey, I think there's a quest over here, and then I'll have to take the time to run over there, pick up the quest, find out it's orange, and that we won't be back until later. And this lets us be a little bit more efficient when planning our routes. Obviously, the next place we're going is to the south here. Alright, eyes open. Let's try to avoid some of these guys. Okay, there we go. We're not just beating them with the rod, we are turning them into boars. And apparently this is not the first time this has happened to them. You'd think they would learn their lesson. Now, the unfortunate thing about that is that we really just want to go and turn this one in right now, which is going to be a little bit of running that, well, I mean, we can utilize it in different ways. We could try to hunt some of the beasts as we go, but that's a little bit of a waste too, because we're going to be getting quests to take on these Springpaw Stalkers. Obviously, I will always loot somebody else's skin that we don't have to fight. I don't know if we can skin the Dragonhawks. Most birds you can't skin. So I don't know that these guys would really be any different. I'm gonna take a little bit of a shortcut here and, well, it's not even really a shortcut. We ought to just follow the road. That's what we ought to do. I don't think this guy gives us any other quest. I don't think we do anything else for him. I kind of wish it would have just turned into the last student that we used the item on. That would have been a lot more convenient than having to run back out here just to talk to this guy one more time. We aggroed something. Oh, okay, from the dead scar. Makes sense.
Our enemies will fall.
Oh, and he is going to give us another bag.
Shorelaran.
I will always take bags. Give me all the bags, please. The fewer bags we have to buy, the better. Although all the bags we've gotten besides the first one have been 4-slot bags, so they are going to need to be upgraded at some point. But it allows us to put off buying bags for a little while. And that's another thing that's going to save us some silver. Well, unless he can daze us, we are just going to keep on going. And next we're going to head out to talk to Keeper Valenia, all the way out to the west. And around that area we're going to find a Night Elf, a Darnassian Intruder, and they're going to drop an item that begins a quest. That's why we see multiple of these marked on the minimap. It's not that there are that many quests to pick up. Those are the spawn locations for the enemy that's going to drop the item. It looks a little weird, and one of you guys had to actually explain to me why it was like that. guy is a little bit higher level than us, and this might be a close fight.
Baladash Malanore.
Look around you, things aren't exactly in order. We have a severe malfunction at the West Sanctum. Let us do our best to prevent matters from getting worse. Arcane instability. It's about that time, it's about time even, that dimwit Caldanus sent someone this way. I warned of the dangers of increasing the load on the West Sanctum. Now one of our energy converters is destroyed and arcane wraiths are pouring out of the sanctum. I'm going to need you to take care of these creatures before we send anyone in for repairs. Make haste. Surprisingly, we're not getting anything we can use. You know what? I wonder if we can train swords yet.
Hold your head high.
What weapons do we start with? Oh, just daggers. Okay, perfect. Another thing we should have done while we were back in town. We really should have trained whatever weapons we can in Silvermoon, and I think swords are among those. Well, that didn't really work out for a backstab. Yeah, some of these fights are a little close. They're a little close. I think things are going to change drastically once we can dual wield. I think that's going to be pretty huge for us. For now, it's a little tense. We can make some bandages, and I think we're going to need to. Oh, we couldn't even go into stealth there. Maybe because we had a debuff on us? Not really sure. And I hit Mana Tap there instead of Arcane Torrent. Let's just move Mana Tap off. I don't need to Mana Tap, but I might want to interrupt people. So I'm actually going to put that down here for now so that I think about it a little bit more. Yeah, whatever they were putting on us, it prevents us from going into stealth. So that might make matters a little bit more difficult for the sneaking. If we can interrupt it, then it won't be as impactful. I can see the Darnassian scout over there in the background. We'll take out the wraiths, and then we will get him and his item that begins a quest. Missed it again. I think I went for F5. That's typically where I put my interrupts. And we have some incriminating documents. The documents contain detailed maps of different strategic buildings in Eversong Woods. A diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seem to be numerous notes in a language you don't recognize. As these were carried by a Darnassian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to the captain of the guard, Addon Sunbrand. And Addon is actually back in the Falcon Wing Square. We have a few things to do here before we think about returning. We actually just need 2 more of the mana wraiths. We don't need any more of the arcane wraiths.
Glory to the Sindori.
We'll take the sword. Don't know that we'll be able to use it. Night elves here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had anything to do with the malfunction in my sanctum? If you have any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Stay the course.
I think we will. However, there's this quest back here for fish heads. I think we will be doing that with some other quests in the area. I don't think it's worth going back there to do it now. We're going to pick up some quests down here that are going to take us out along the coast to fight murlocs. And I think we're going to hold off on that one, although it looks really close to us. And it is. We're going to hold off. Oops, let's go ahead and we will hearth back. I think that's a good idea.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
And I do want to buy a little bit of food. We'll just buy a stack. We're not exactly hurting for cash. Oh, we did have some bread. Oh, and we had apples. We did have a lot of food, guys. We had a lot of food. We'll just use the bread now. But apparently we were fine. Okay, that should do it.
The dark times will pass.
Are you sure that you found these on a night elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction, but rather was sent here as a spy to observe the results of it. They call our endeavors reckless and dangerous. But who? Of course, that envoy from Ironforge. We were fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance. Listen, This is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go find Prospector Anvilward at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want word to spread that we allowed a spy into our city.
Remember the sun.
Oh yeah, just some light murder. You know, we're level 7 now. We've been doing some things for our people, and now it's time to kill. Do you have anything? What do you have? You have a stiletto? That's more damage than we're doing now. Thank you.
Keep your wits about you.
Maybe a waste of money, but any DPS increase we can get is going to be useful to us. I think as a rogue. I want to find out if we can skin these or not. Oh, we can. Well, okay then. We might be fighting more of them just to get some skins going. Just as we travel, if they happen to be in our way. Okay. I need a moment of your time, sir. Please, come this way. Oh, we're nothing conspicuous happening here. In fact, nothing happening here at all. We've vanished. It's a good way to get him to trust us, right? Yeah, come up here. We're just gonna hide in stealth. So we can backstab you. You might not go down quietly, but we are gonna get you. We'll try 4-point eviscerate. Seems like it did the job. And then I like that we don't tell the guy out here anything about what's going on. Like, sorry, Laykeeper Caldanis. Yeah, he just doesn't know. We just took the guy up there and killed him, and maybe they called him on his link pearl and kind of let him know this was going to go down.
Our enemies will fall.
So the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay dearly for their treason. You've been of great service to our people today. And another sword. Fairbreeze Village. I have another task for you. Ranger Degolian was sent to Fairbreeze Village to find out more about a wretched attack on a nearby shipyard. He's requested reinforcements, which we cannot yet provide. Seek him out and grant him whatever aid you can.
Remember the Sunwell.
Now, I wonder if it's worth it for me to go visit my trainer again. I wonder if it's worth it. Guys, I think that I'm going to. I will save you guys the journey, but I am going to go visit the trainer. I'm also going to see if we can learn swords, since we have been getting a lot of swords. And I'm going to check on the trainer to find out when exactly we can dual wield. Well, I was able to learn rank 2 of Eviscerate, and we trained swords. So we can't dual wield yet, but now we can equip the swords we've been getting. So I have gone ahead and equipped this one, 4 to 8 damage, 2.9 damage per second. Should be a little bit better than the dagger, I think. 3.3. Well, It has a higher possible top end. We'll keep the sword on for now, and we'll see how it feels. And I'm not sure when we get dual wield. I didn't see it on the trainer. So I'm kind of wondering if it's something we unlock in a talent. Probably just have to look it up. I thought we got it sometime around level 10, so if we get to level 10 and it's not apparent, then I will look it up to make sure that we get it as soon as we can. Lots and lots of stuff to do here. Let's get the breadcrumb turned in, and then we'll take a quick glance at all of these quests and come up with some kind of plan. Alright, the breadcrumb is up here maybe. There we go.
The eternal sun guides us.
Thanks for coming. Things are worse than we had anticipated. The wretched have already taken over Sunsail Anchorage. Sunsail Anchorage has been overrun by the wretched scum. As soon as we manage to get reinforcements to the area, we'll show those thugs who's boss. In the meantime, you can help by showing them a bit of discipline. Go in there and show them we are not to be trifled with. Okay, so go kill some of them. Got it.
The dark times will pass.
Seltharil's Haven, that's like a fetch quest where we have to get different items for this guy's party. We'll have to go out and meet him.
Remember the sun well.
Wayward Apprentice. While I get things back in order here, I'd like to ask a favor. One of my former apprentices embarked in a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar.
Time is of
Okay,
the
we will
essence.
visit her eventually. Probably a good time to set our hearthstone here. Let's do that.
Do not loiter.
Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under siege by the Scourge on the east and the Wretched to the west. Ranger Saren keeps our borders safe from the undead that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the road eastward out of town and see if you can lend her a hand.
We will have justice.
Glory to the Sindori.
And a visit over to the Scorched Grove. Okay, we will be headed that
Keep your
way
wits about
in
you.
the future. See, right now we have a lot of breadcrumbs leading us to various places.
State your business.
Here we go. 6 Springpaw Pelts.
We
A
will
straightforward
have justice.
collection quest. We're going to run over here really quick and talk to Ranger Saren and see what quest she has so we can kind of compare levels of these, and we'll prioritize the lowest level quests as we can. Sometimes we might end up doing a higher level quest if it is a good route for us, if it's kind of on the way.
Our enemies will fall. The reckoning is at hand.
Alright.
The eternal sun guides us.
We've experienced a marked increase in Scourge attacks. Our defenses are barely holding and there's no sign of reinforcements from Silver Moon City. Lend us a hand in defending the village by thinning the numbers of the undead roaming the Dead Scar nearby.
Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, I think we've picked everything up. Defending Fairbreeze is 9. 9, you're 10 and 9, let's see. Springpaw Pelts is 7, and the situation at the Anchorage. I think we need to go handle stuff to the west first, because the stuff to the west is going to be a little bit of a lower level than all the stuff over to the east. Yeah, level 10, 11. Okay, yep, that makes sense. We're going to tackle the western half of the zone first. And I think we have enough time to get into this a little bit and hopefully get a few things done, or at least get the ball rolling on some of the Sunsail Anchorage quests today. We are going to take out any cats we find on the way. We need their skins, and we need their skins. We need double the skins. For ourselves and for the quest. Now we are going to have to level up our sword skill, so some of these we might be missing some of these hits, but it shouldn't be too bad. The higher level you go, the worse it gets. It really does pay to try to keep them all leveled up as you go. Learned that on the warrior, because sometimes we didn't have the skill we needed, and it took a long time to get it leveled up. When the cap is low, it's easier to keep up. We can learn bows, I just didn't have the silver. After training at Eviscerate, and oh, we trained Eviscerate and we learned Evasion. That's what it was. That's going to come in handy when we pull an extra enemy and, you know, we're in big trouble. And after all that, you know, we only have 2 silver left, but that's not bad. We're up to date on all of our skills. We've got swords trained. We're going to stop in here at Sirathil's Haven and get that quest going.
Anaria Shola.
I like to throw parties, just a little something to celebrate the magnificence that is Quel'Thalas, but I'm in a bit of a bind. I need you to gather up some more party supplies.
Farewell.
I mean, what else would we have going on? Let's be real.
The eternal sun guides us.
You are trainers. I am looking for a vendor that I thought was here. Maybe the vendor is actually back in Eversong, or in Fairbreeze. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it. We are gonna go up here and grab these quests. I am gonna go after this cat first. Not sure. I don't think we got the backstab off. You can see I'm really good at getting behind enemies. That's why I would kinda like a build that doesn't rely on stealth, if such a thing exists.
The dark times will pass.
Lost armaments. The wretched grow bolder every day. They've taken over some armaments. We need to go collect the weapons.
Remember the sun well.
State your business.
Let's see. It's all a mess, Rogue, and it's all my fault. I was warned to get out of the dock while there was still time, but did I listen? No. What am I going to do now? Those sickly blood elves, the wretched, have made off with my magical goods and ate them, I think. I'm pretty sure that means they can't be retrieved. And the Grimskull Murlocs pirated away the rest of my goods in the dead of night. Furthermore, to kick an honest merchant when she's down, my crew abandoned ship. Think I'm gonna cry. Jeez. Okay, Grimskull Pirates. Retrieve 6 of the captain's cargo and return them. So the cargo is gonna be littered around the shore. Did we get everything? Yeah, I think so. So we're picking up crates of armaments, we're killing Wretched, and then a little bit further on, we're going to be looking for some cargo. I have to think that somebody has been through here. It's incredibly weird that there are no enemies or boxes up. Incredibly weird. Here we go. Here's a box. Yeah, somebody else must be around here fighting the Wretched. There'd usually be a few along this little tract back here, and there'd be a crate or two. There's usually a crate out here on the boat. I don't see it. Oh, we can only backstab with the dagger. Oh, okay, so there has to be a build then that isn't focused around stealthing and backstabbing. Which gives me hope. We'll take the food crate, why not? Could be something in there we could eat. 4 shiny apples. Kinda surprised the ones on the boat haven't spawned back yet. There might be more inside the building here. Thank you, Franklin. I appreciate the power word fortitude. I don't have anything useful to give in return, unfortunately. But yeah, I do appreciate it. I think there are more crates as we wrap up to the top as well, but we don't have to go up top right now. We will eventually have a quest to take us up there. We need wretched hooligans. So let's focus on trying to find some hooligans, I guess. Not going to take the crate that he's fighting by, but I am going to go over here to the boat. and grab this crate. Looks like there's a crate in the water here as well. Perfect. Let's see, I should probably go up over here. I don't know if I'll be able to get up anywhere else. It's nice that they built us this little ramp to walk up. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I don't see a crate up over there, unfortunately. I think if we go back and turn in the kill quest, we should get a quest to come up in the tower and fight a named guy. Not really too interested in fighting any more of these. Oh wait, did we not... Oh, that's right. For some reason, I thought this turned in over here. In that case, I don't really know if we go back to turn that one in right now. I would like to find this other crate. Maybe it's indicating that it's in the water. Oh, look at that. Nope, never found this one before in my life. Okay, there's 8 out of 8. Let's see if this chains at all. Because one of these chains into a quest to go to the top of the tower and fight a named guy. And if it's not this one, it's the one that turns in back in the village.
Our enemies will fall.
Let's take the sword. It's going to be a slight improvement. Yeah, here we go. Bring Alderon's head.
We will have justice.
Alright, let's go do that really quick, shall we? This priest might be doing it as well, so if he starts to fight his way up here, we can group up. Although he might just be looking for crates. Guess it depends on what part of the chain he's on. Having these outdoor buildings with these multiple levels that go up really high into the sky is really cool. It's really cool to fight through these and to feel like they're just like these little encounter levels that are laid out for you. And it's something that they don't really do in any other zones in the game. A lot of places you go, you'll find caves and stuff, but here you find these outdoor spires and structures, and I think that's really cool. Alright, it looks like we're going to have to take on the last two together. We can pop evasion if we need it. Might just be a good idea to pop it right away, just to reduce the incoming damage. Interrupt the fireball that we don't need to take damage from. That probably would have hurt a little bit. He's going to get another one off. Yeah, that did hurt quite a bit. But that's it. There's his head. And I wonder... Yeah, if we were at full health, we could probably jump down, but I don't think we're going to survive that. There we go. I have made all of these guys very, very angry, but we are just going to keep going.
The eternal sun guides us.
And that's all that he has, and that's all that we need to do at the tower. We do need to get the Springpaw pelts. We have Captain Calicendra's cargo to pick up. We have a quest up here to do. But I'm going to take a break here for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all spending your time here in Azeroth with me. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime soon. Bye now.